Oh shit. Audio. Wayward cause it of thee. Good King Muggle Mug, good King Mug, turns with iron hand. Good King Muggle Mug, good King Mug. God, the singers who sing this song sound like they're having like so much fucking fun. God, this is such a funny fucking fight. Good King Muggle Mug, good King Mug. I wonder if I can find Graha Cheeseburger. I found Graha Burger! Hi, Sue. Good King Muggle Mug, good King Mug! Yeah, I know the screen's black. I'm getting things set up. Mainly I'm posting on my socials and Discord. We're just listening to the soundtrack on Spotify right now. I understand, Sue. What's next? The Alexander songs, right? Metal. This is Liquid Man's theme, right? Or is this just generic Alexander Boss theme? Because this is normal Alexander's, like, no, what is this? This is Ravana. Yeah, this one is Ravana. I really like the singer in this one. Like that really low bass singer. Because Ravana's based... Hold on. Before we go into the game, Ravana's based on... I don't want to say anything and look like an idiot. So I'm not going to say anything. Oh, I'm a PNG today because... Fuck it. Yeah, it's based on a Hindu deity. Or rather, named after a Hindu deity. PNG tuber fits? No way. I love Ravana, dude. Ravana's such a fun fight, man. Because I had my work today, I didn't actually get to edit the image. I was gonna edit... this image and make it to where the cat was Hrothgar Penny, and I didn't know who I was gonna put in these two spots, but then I was thinking, wouldn't it really be funny if I put Lord Quintus as this girl and Euless as this girl? My friend and I, who I play with on my Saturday night D&D games, had a very fun conversation last night about the whole Lord Quintus stuff. And I'm not... Legatus down! I'm not gonna talk about what we did, because you if you watched my stream yesterday, you kind of would have gotten the vibe that I was going through. But we had a really fun conversation. Let's just say I really enjoyed the part where you were like walking around talking to all the Garlean soldiers, and they were like, "Oh, you're a murderer. You're a filthy murderer. You killed all my friends." My only reaction to that is, bitch, y'all attacked first. I don't know if the intention behind that scene was to try to make the player feel bad for the Garleans, because I sure the fuck didn't. Like, you can't go as hard as the Garleans did and then immediately... It wasn't immediate. It's been a while since... it's been a while since we've actually been, like, sort of tearing down the Garlean Empire, you know what I mean? But you can't, like... It really does! Garlemald in relation about American nationalism is actually insane. Yeah. That was a lot of the conversation that me and Goats had last night. Was about, like, how Quintus was like... No, I don't want to lock that. About how Quintus, like, was told, hey, back the fuck down. These guys are here to help you. And he's like, nuh-uh. Boom. Fucking... actually insane. What are you unlocking for me, sir? An Aether Current. No. Not right now. I want to do story. Yes, I know I have a Pictomancer quest available. I simply do not care. So far, if I'm giving my honest opinion of Endwalker, the Thavnair part at the very beginning, I did the 2 parts when you got, like, split up between Old Charlian and Thavnair. I did Thavnair first, and then Old Charlian. The Thavnair part was easily 9 out of 10. I really liked that build-up with the tower, and I really liked Nidana. I thought all that shit was really well done. The Old Charlian part was actually better than I was expecting it to be. I was kind of expecting the whole Old Charlian part to kind of just be Ishgard 2 Electric Boogaloo. But it wasn't. It was actually different. So that was about a 7. Then the part going back to Thavnair was fantastic. This whole Garlemald part has been a 10. Like, this has been genuinely really interesting. There's a lot of really interesting stuff that they're bringing up in this expansion. Or in this part. Oh yeah, I went to Labyrinthos. Also, Sue, I really hate to be... Yeah, Erenville's great. I loved Erenville. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but honestly, Sue, I think you were the only person that I talked to about 14 who likes Dawn Trail as much as you do. Which is really weird. And I get that there might be reasons for you. And, like, I'm not judging you or anybody else. I understand everyone has different opinions. For me, no matter how good Endwalker is, I do not think it will beat Shadowbringers. I don't. Shadowbringers was a genuinely fantastic story, and I think that will be my favorite expansion probably for the life of the game. Now, I don't know. I know Endwalker gets really fucking good, but to me, Shadowbringers was, I would say, narrative perfection. There's so much about Shadowbringers I just absolutely fucking loved. I loved Yulemore. I loved the reveal that you're eating people, that they were eating people. I loved the dwarves. I loved the pixies. I loved the whole alternate aesthetic, or like similar but different style of the first. I just love Shadowbringers. But honestly, Sue, it is very interesting to see your love for Dawn Trail, despite what everyone else thinks about it. Does that make sense? It means that there might be some things in it I find enjoyable. Oh no, that makes total sense. Again, everyone's taste is different. I mean, like, I know I'm not gonna hate Dawn Trail, but I've read some things online about Dawn Trail. Right now on Steam, the expansion has a mostly negative review, which is baffling to me. Like, has it been that bad? I personally don't think 14 could be bad. Except if we're talking about 1.0, but we're not talking about 1.0. We're talking about A Realm Reborn. But I am very interested to get into Dawn Trail, mainly because I really want to see. I'm really excited to see what the next, like, major threat is, because everything I've learned about Endwalker so far by playing through it, the Telophoroi are like the biggest threat we've faced so far. And now maybe the threat in Endwalker won't be as big, or in Dawn Trail won't be like as big, but I'm interested to see where they go from, like, this world destroying chaotic group. More specifically, how in like the patches they transition from, like, the Telophoroi to whatever the threat is that makes us have to go to Tural. Alright, I'll shut up and start playing the game. Please be voiced. Penelope. And Euless. We arrived just before you did. And too late. No, I get that, Sue. Again, I enjoy your taste. So I know that if you enjoy Dawn Trail, then I will find parts of it that I actually really enjoy. Because we have similar tastes about things. Too late for what? What's happened? It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. I said it before and I'll say it again. L. Rip Bozo. Probably not the best thing to say about somebody, but well, he was racist, so, you know. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Oh, he would. And did. Thancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. Who the fuck is that in the background? Why is that fucking Penelope? Like, before Harath. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. Why? Fuck him. Anyway, sorry. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free. Free to choose our own fate. Now, I like that. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die. Then let them. But most of us just want to live. Songs and standard be damned. We just want to live. If they want to stay out here and turn into a fucking popsicle, be my guest, dog. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. Just throw them on a chocobo. It's like 5 minutes away. Gaze? Gaze? Yeah, well. It's okay, Euless. Take your time. Oh, hey, Chuchuto's over here. Can I use the fucking Aetherite here yet? Hey, his name has anus in it, chat. Oh, I can. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it all ourselves. Before all this began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. Yeah. Well, I mean, you said it yourself. Like, Emmett Selk as Varys, Hades as Varys, knew what the fuck he was doing when he built the Empire. Like, he was just there for shits and giggles. Like, he knew what he was doing. I don't know if you heard it yesterday, but I did mention how much I really enjoy having him be the narrator of Endwalker. It's such a good, like, cherry on top of his character. Especially with all the stuff that happened in 3.3. It was 3.3, right? Seed of Sacrifice, Elidibus, Refulgent Ether, Light My Past. Alright, so he wants to come. Okay, so 5.3, yeah, I was right. Did I say 3.3? Fuck. 3.3 would be Heaven's Word, wouldn't it? 3.3 is Nidhogg. Oh. Well, got the Aetherite sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Lathram is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. I love how you just immediately knew that, Sue. God. I mean this with all due respect. The brainworms are strong within you. You just immediately knew. Oh yeah, 3.3. That was Nidhogg. Unless you looked it up, in which case that was a really fast look up. It's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. Heard from the others you're not from around here. You just, yeah, like, that's insane that you just know that. I couldn't have told you what 3.3 introduced to us. And I technically probably had a subscription when 3.3 came out. No. I did have my subscription after I had stopped playing for a time. Because, like, I did a lot of the game when I first started playing it, but I stopped because I wanted to change classes from Arcanist to Monk. Friend's dad went through Heaven's Word recently. Been playing for like 6 or 7 years now. I've been playing for 11. No, 10. I started playing... I'll never forget it. I started playing Final Fantasy XIV a week before Heaven's Word came out. Of course, there was huge gaps in between when I was playing. After a while, the words start to lose meaning until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I would be glad to accept. I went to FanFest and I plan to go to the next one if I win lottery. That's awesome. I only participated in the virtual one during COVID. Remember, we watched the trailer drop for Endwalker Live, no, it was the class reveal trailer for Sage, and I remember, yeah, and you guessed we were going to the moon the first time we saw the trailer, yeah, and you did, yes, you did get 1 million gil, yeah. No, I remember, the most that I remember from that FanFest that I took part in was the Sage reveal trailer when it showed the new liths, and I was like, oh my god, those are Gundams, and I screamed so fucking loud when I was like, oh my god, they're new, we're becoming new type. I screamed so loud. I was on call with you all, and I felt so fucking bad that I screamed like that. I mean, as someone who just got Sage up to 80, Sage is a fucking sick class. We have much to discuss. I'll rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass, what we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of Elements and friends. I'd save it for the Tempers, though. What am I getting? With the FF11 one? Yeah. I know that the Alliance raid is FF11 themed. I do know that. The current one? That sounds cool. I've never played FF11, but that sounds fun. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. Like, I knew that the near raids were a thing. Yeah. I knew that the near raids were a thing before I played the game. Holy shit, that's insane, Sue. Because I actually did take place, or participate in, I don't know if it was the first crossover between 14 and 11, but it was one of them. Because I got, like, the samurai gear from 11. It's a glamour piece that it's like samurai gear. Oh, hey, I do have Lakshmi's dog. I know that because this is Beauty's Wicked Wiles. In time we'll have fallen. Once I get caught up in the story, I need to get the rest of my trial collections done. I mean, heck, I'm guessing at 100, you could probably solo the... Or at least unsync... Easily unsync all of the Heavensward ones. Maybe even Stormblood, too. Remember when we grinded Tsukiyomi's dog? That was fun. I liked that fight. I liked Tsukiyomi EX. Heavensward 100%. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, that was fun. I really liked Tsukiyomi EX. When you had to do like the... I don't exactly remember all the mechanics, but it had like that one mechanic with like the moon phases. Like one half of the arena was colored purple and the other half was colored white. I am painting. Yeah. Yeah, I know how busy moving out and moving in is. We moved my dad back home after he lost his job in Nebraska. We moved him back home. We still have his shit packed up everywhere, and we moved him home all the way back at the beginning of June. What was that chain thing I was supposed to use? Oh, that. Oh, you moved to Tennessee? Holy shit, that must have been a lot. Oh. I'm over here like, why the fuck is it not working? That I didn't get it. Yeah, that feels like the about the same What happened to my water and blue cows? Oh, I lost it. I lost 8 keys. Okay, well that counted, so... Alright, so yeah, take care. It'll be up on my channel. I need to upload the rest of them. Or, like, make them visible, rather. Good talking to you, though. I don't like that fucking smile. I love Final Fantasy IV, chat. Is it thunder snowing? Oh, excuse me. I'm looking slowly fucking cast for shit. It's still easy to use my mouse. For the items, I feel like. There you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down with much of a fight. Temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I have to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucy of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Kochacha. Ah, Penelope. I was informed of Quintus's suicide. Must have come as a great shock to his men. What are the refugees? Told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. So many did not hesitate to accept. Proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. Troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They'll be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees, perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus had thought that he lived. Had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal and his men punished with them. Perhaps, by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. That one! Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tappa's den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of waiting a later or two without your assistance. Oh. On your way, might I ask you seek out Y'shtola? Wife time? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest, that is. See that she is. Oh my god. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. And although I can mend their bodies, the toll that their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver. But nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day one, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended... Oh no. Yeah, be voiced. Usually when they say that, it is going to be voiced. I wonder if we're going to go there, chap. Isn't that the guy from the house? And that's the other guy from the house.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest.
I can't wait for all this to go wrong.
Those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
God, he's gay, chat.
hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
God damn, Sickard.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
Solid snake.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Why are the Alamegans Scottish? I forgot about that.
I'm from Alamego, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
That's the same voice actress as Yustola.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
That's the same voice actor as Thancred.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
Also, was that a British joke? They live in the woods. You would think they have a bunch of spices and shit.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Oh my god, it's so weird that the Alamegans are fucking Scottish! I do feel for Euless, though. Like, despite all the big talk about Quintus, Euless definitely seems like he's better. God, she has such a resting bitch face. I love it.
I know this is not a dream, and yet...
Hello? Ma'am?
I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you.
Well, we try.
We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
We don't often have the luxury of choice.
Indeed. We can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast. as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh, the flower. The MacGuffin's glowing, chat. Blue. Oh no. Oh no, Euless doesn't fucking... He doesn't have a fucking... a fire emblem. I can't think of the name of him.
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Is Varys really gonna be the fucking primal we have to fight? That would be sick.
Save me, brave hero!
It's Fan Daniel! Motherfucker!
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Oh, we're just getting whisked away. Okay. Bye then. Chad, I told you.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Why didn't he do that earlier?
I shall begin the preparations.
If he could just fucking do that.
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Huh? Hi. Hello, sir.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh,
Okay.
but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Borrowed flesh? Why am I dressed up like Darth Vader?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
I believe we did.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
That was the explanation for how Xenos avoided death the first time. This is such a pain in the ass.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
Varys is getting feisty, chat.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Please do not call yourself daddy!
Ah, exposition is in order.
Sir!
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
Varys.
Why, His Radiance the Emperor...
Holy shit, I was kidding! No fucking shot!
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varys himself.
Holy shit.
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima.
Hate that dude.
Calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design.
Yeah, really, Kelsey.
Would you not agree, my lord?
Hold on. Before Dr. fucking Shitbird over here talks.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
No. I'll be right back. You can just stare at this man's face. I still can't fucking believe I called that right, chat. That it was Varys the whole fucking time. Yeah, Xenos really do be having that one-track fucking mind, huh?
Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo.
You've done other things in my estimation.
Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Is that Kate Sith on the bottle?
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
Yeah.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
I don't want him, sir.
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own.
Yeah, I know that.
It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar field. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
That's my body.
Or together.
So wait, he wants my body? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Row.
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Fan Daniel, what is your game in all this? Take his body. funsies? Real.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak.
This is fucked, chat.
Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
I was too strong. They had to nerf me. Am I actually gonna play? Oh. Well, motherfucker. I have 30 minutes to reach the thing. Holy shit, chat. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Thancred.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Motherfucker, dude. Oh my god, I don't even have my fucking... Oh. Oh. He doesn't see me, right? Smile. Oh, I don't think I make it through this. Never mind, I do. Never mind, I don't. No. Suck my dick. Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking die. This sucks.
all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Alright. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. The fuck was that? No, I can't go that way. Alright, well I don't know which way to fucking go. Oh my god! See? I wish it marked itself on the map. Where it was that I had to go. But I guess that's the challenge in it, huh? Well, it's clearly not this way. can't go that way. I didn't want to fight both of them. See? I can hit him from here. I don't know how, but I can. Where the fuck do I have to go? See, it's a square. Oh. I simply do not care. No, leave me alone, sir. Come on. I'm running. Oh, shit. Fuck off, sir! Well, I'm definitely not going to make it now. Killing myself, chat. And Final Fantasy XIV is the reason.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows. Scurrying about like a
If I fail it again, I'm putting it on easy. I don't give a shit. Get fucked. Alright, now however I got over here... I just gotta do that again. If I give those a wide berth, I should be able to run right by him, no problem. Look at that. God damn it. Damn, where did these guys get weapons? Why am I having to do mechanics? All right, Heidelin. If you're really on our side, huh? Ah! Oh my god. Holy shit. This is insane, man.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
No, it's not.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
No.
Are you all right?
No!
Who are you?
What the fuck is that? Enough, Xenos!
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken. And all shall bear witness to the final days!
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake.
Damn.
All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Real.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Is everyone alright?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Well, maybe. That was
Everything in
scary.
working order?
I did not like that.
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Then we have to go kill Anima, correct? I should be able to do the Anima fight tonight. I'm feeling really energized. That fucking... Good. Do I promise the same? I won't promise the same for Van Daniel and Xenos after I'm through with that. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no. This ends now. Are you well enough to make your report? This Anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus? Does their depravity know no bounds? It seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that wave of ether issued from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. Primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telophoroid's machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Levelures, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus, do we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, and Lominsan delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophoroi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamegan, Uldan, and Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. The facility marked in red is the Insularium, a vast magitech manufactory. In ruins now, of course. But the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Telophoroid's intention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempod are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If it can carry their material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Van Daniel and Xenos. It's time we ended this, once and for all. Aye, there will be no more casualties of the Telophoroid's maniacal ambition. How quickly can we enact this plan? Van Daniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. Of paramount concern, even, assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Zande used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to Forum Patens. Lisa's group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. I think, chat, actually, I might stop after I unlock the Tower of Babil. Penelope, the way to the end of the tunnel is clear. We've made sure of it. We best get in there before we freeze, especially you. Oh, the shoe will be on the other foot once we're in, believe you me. A good fight should warm us right up. Barely enough cloth to swaddle a newborn. Clary, you have spent too long on this feral dog of a Dothral. Watch your tongue, fool, lest I feed it to the crows. We will see who is the fool when you freeze to death. Expect me not to warm your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and my Nama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. If any woman of such worth would be warmed by you, little son, should we find the warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As for extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As Louis. Please let me take lease. 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 Hello, everyone. All set for battle, I see. Yes. Free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold. Let us review our strategy. Quickly, if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Insuladium. We are to meet them there. We will wait until the Temper's attention is drawn by our diversionary force, then we sneak onto the train. Next stop, the Tower of Babil. If any, tempered included, are injured, we Zayla will tend to them. You Scions must press on, no matter what. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground. So we'll need to make our own ways to the Insuladium. See you there. Hi, it's good to see you, Penelope. We've learned that you collapsed, but we're given almost the most cursory explanation. I'm glad you recovered, and quickly enough to take part in this operation at that. As you will have heard, we have secured the way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. Our comrade from Lente's Tears would let you into the station. I'll join you soon. I am waiting at the station. This is everyone. That's the diversion. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Time to go. Our primary objective is, of course, the Telephoros leaders. But should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it will deliver our allies from the Telephoros' reign of terror. And I, for one, would not see the Galilean people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Ascian, or anything else. Till the very end. Train should be along any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. Yeah, Chad, I think I'll stop right here, right before the dungeon. And we'll pick this up on Friday. Tomorrow I have Call of Cthulhu. The Tower of Babel, now accessible. Is Graha Tia still an all-rounder?
I stand ever ready.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
Victory will be ours!
Alright, chat. I'm going to end here for tonight. Actually going to exit the Garlemald. Teleport there because I'm still probably going to play a little bit tomorrow before Call of Cthulhu. But yeah. Alright, class? Hello? Alright, chat. Good night, guys. That was a fucking hell of a experience going through that. Particularly the parts where, you know, Xenos took our body. Insanity. Alright, well, I will be live tomorrow night, probably around 6-ish, depending. Yeah. Call of Cthulhu tomorrow night. If not, then we will continue more Endwalker. I will stream every night this week. Damn.